You're watching Man vs. Elk, brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Rental, where they spend less time mowing and have more fun grilling. Davtech Custom Arms and Ammo, Cajun Fryer, Shreveport Tractor with a coffee pot's always on, and Top Hat Trailers. Go haul something. Hello folks, I'm Milton Dailey and welcome to the show. We got a great show today. We're going to have a bull hunt with a guy from Georgia. This is his first hunt and he about pees his pants. Then we got a guy that's going to do a mule deer hunt. He's from up north and it's everything we can do to keep you from shooting the wrong mule deer. Then, hey, we start something new. We're gonna do a world tour every week. It's gonna be something from Africa or the North Pole, the New Zealand. This week it's gonna be actually in the Northwest Territories. It's gonna be a muskox hunt. So what do you say? Let's go with the bull hunt right now. Here we're hunting with some guys from Georgia and they've already spotted their bull, but you know, he's just a little too far.
501, 501. Got it.
The bull starts walking towards them and goes into a ravine. Then he pops up looking at us.
Shut up, shut up. You gotta take your shot. Oh, got him.
Hit him again.
You got him. You hit him
hard.
hard.
Hit him again.
Hit him again, John.
Hit him again.
Going down, baby.
Hit him again. Hit him again.
That's two in him. That's two.
Hit him again.
He's nailing him. Hit him again, John.
Hit him
He's got
again.
3 shots in him.
Hit him in the shoulder. He's going down.
Yeah. Bust
Big bull down, big bull down, big bull down. All right, come over. He's still kicking. He's still kicking.
down on the ground.
Say again. No, a spike. Boy, I got this right where he's coming, didn't he?
Oh, man.
Man.
How about that?
Get up there and get your hands on him.
How about that? He couldn't hold it, boys. He couldn't hold it.
Get up there with him. Nice bull. All right, we're up here in Northwest Colorado at the Elk Ranch, and we're here with John. John, nice bull.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is, John, just your first trip up to Colorado elk hunting, right?
That's right.
And we're on the 3rd day, and we actually spotted this bull a couple miles away. We watched him come up the ridge. He's a little bit too far, so we snuck down this hill, and he came off this mountain right over here behind us, and we could see his antlers coming up.
Right.
And that's what we saw first.
Oh, man.
He came up the hill, stopped behind a bush, popped out, and man, he smoked him. This is a really nice bull.
Yeah, great first bull.
For more information about coming up here to Colorado, be sure to give us a call right here at the Elk Ranch. Awesome, man.
Thank you.
What we're going to do today is show the deer hunters how easy it is to make a food plot for the deer. And today we're using a Kubota tractor with a Land Pride tiller. This particular machine, I'm going to show them how they can take and make a 1 pass with this machine and it'll be ready to seed. As you can tell, the ground in front has not been prepared. Okay, Milton, as you can see, whenever we first started out up there, I just let the machine touch the top of the ground, and all I basically was doing was breaking up the top of the ground. Then after I moved about 10 feet, I wanted the audience to be able to see that I can actually drop this thing down and cut 6, 8, 10 inches deep. So that's what I did, and I started cutting. As you can tell, I took and cut this thing in one pass. Now it's ready to seed. Now we have these machines from 42 inches up to 84 inches. You can operate the 42-inch one with an 18 horsepower tractor, and Kubota makes a BX series tractor that it's made for that tiller. Especially if you've got areas that's limited. Small spaces, things like that, you can take that little 18 horse tractor and put a 42-inch tiller on it, go through the woods with it, make you a deer plot, and by the time you get a couple of rains and the seed's already starting to sprout, get your bow and arrow out and you're ready to start deer hunting. Milton, this is a Land Pride seeder. The way this thing works is it's got a pulverizer on the front that's got spikes on it. What that does is that pokes holes in the ground, kind of aerates the ground. Between it, the next step over, you're gonna have your seeder. Your seeds are gonna drop here and they'll fall out into the ground. Once they've fallen out into the ground, you have what's known as a cultipacker. The cultipacker helps take and cover your seeds so the birds don't steal your seeds. Milton, as you can see, in less than 15 minutes, we have already made a deer plot that's about 25 yards long and 6 feet wide. We're ready now to go to the next deer plot. Right now, Kubota's offering a program that's 0% for 60 months with approved credit. And not only will they finance their own tractors, they'll also finance the Land Pride products. Any product Land Pride makes, they will finance it for 0% for 60 months whenever you're buying a tractor. And Kubota not only has a good tractor line, they have good warranty too. And if you're ever in Shreveport, stop by Shreveport Tractor and see me, because while you're there, get you a cup of coffee, because this is where the coffee pot's always on.
Now up next, we're going to be hunting with a guy from Minnesota. It's his first time down here mule deer hunting, and he has a hard time turning down a small deer.
Well, we just come off this hill back here. We have a few does up here, and we're looking for a nice mule deer buck. And right here in front of us, that's about a 145, maybe 150-inch buck. He's
Nice buck.
He's a nice 4x4. He's tall, but he's a little crabby on the front.
Keith, what is he? He's dead right now.
Nope,
You got
nope,
the camera on?
nope, 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 nope. Don't shoot him.
Come on.
You can get bigger if you want bigger.
I do want bigger. I always want bigger. God damn.
Nope, don't shoot him.
Oh, I got a half a squeeze on this trigger.
Don't you shoot him. He's crabby on that front side. He loses 5-6 inches on that front left. He don't even know we're here.
Man, where I come from, we shoot these things.
Yeah, that's a nice buck, but
Yeah, that's a nice buck.
we're just gonna let him go. He's gonna cross this bottom here. He's gonna cross over.
There, he just jumped over that.
So we're gonna hang here for a minute, see where he goes, and then we're gonna head this way where this morning we saw a real big buck coming up off this hill over here. And he worked down and we lost him in this ravine. We never saw him pop back up. We were way up here. Now we've come down. We're gonna cross over and see if we can find this big buck. Alright, we just spotted a real nice buck. He's about 550 yards right now. He's with a doe. He's working his way up the hill. That's the buck we spotted this morning.
That's a dandy.
He's a good buck.
That's a beautiful buck.
Alright, I think this is the one we're going to go after. So what we're going to do is we're going to work up just a little bit closer, see if we can get any closer. But it determines what that doe does is where this buck's going to go. If it looks like we have to make a long shot, then we're gonna make one. Let's keep going. Come on. Let's get him up. Need a backpack or anything?
I got my backpack.
Zoom right in on him. That's probably a shooter. All right. That buck's kind of looking up here at us. He keeps looking at that smaller buck. The smaller buck's up this hill, and then he'll look at us. But that doe is just standing there. Let's see. "485 yards. Bruce says he can shoot that far, so Bruce, you think you can do it?
Radio.
Let's get on him.
Get her done.
Be steady. And let's
Gotta
get her
get my
done.
breathing under control. Safety off. Safety inside.
Got him.
Keep your eye on him. Keep your eye on him.
Get him out on him.
All right.
Give me some right here. Smoked him. All right.
All right, he just shot this buck at about 485 yards. He hunkered up and ran right up the hill. I think he got him.
He's definitely down. Big buck down.
All right.
Woo.
By the time we get down there, he should be dead. So,
Well, we got a hike ahead of us.
yeah, it's a big buck. Give me some right here.
Yeah.
Right here. It's a good buck. Oh man.
Woo, baby.
This was a
boss
smoker.
horse. Kick his head up real quick.
All right, guys, we're up here in northwest Colorado at the Elk Ranch, and Bruce just shot his first mule deer buck, and man, what do you think about that?
Hunt of a lifetime right here.
I mean, look at these fronts, look at this kicker. 485 yards. What a shot. Hey, how's that?
Sweet.
I mean, we spotted this buck this morning coming off the hill, and he went down in a deep ravine. We lost him for an hour or two. We come down, spot him with a doe. What a heck of a shot.
Look at the neck on that
I
dude.
mean, this deer's 300 pounds. I don't know what he's gonna score. We'll talk about that later, but this is a monster buck. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, like you got a place to hang on.
We're dropping our fish here. It's going to take about 3 or 4 minutes for the fish to cook. They're going to be some of the most golden brown, beautiful fish you've ever seen in your life. And they cook quickly. Put them over on paper towels. There's no grease residue because they sear so quickly that they don't stay in the grease long enough to soak up the oil. We don't like to eat oil. It's not healthy for us. These units here don't pick up the oil, so you get to eat good tasting fish and get the flavor of the fish. We heat through some flues that are elevated about 6 inches off the bottom. Being that it's elevated about 6 inches off the bottom, all the contaminants that come off your food falls down into a cool zone. That cool zone never gets hot, and even though we're sitting about 300 degrees here right now, the bottom of this cooker is probably only setting about 80, 85 degrees. It has not heated beyond its ambient temperature. When you pull them out, you see how golden brown, beautiful fish. We hang it up top, let them drip for a couple of minutes. That way it gets all the oils away from them. And shake it a little bit, get the rest of the oil off, dump them in a pan. Are you ready for lunch?
Established way back in 1983, Top Hat Industries is known throughout the United States for the top-of-the-line trailers. They have a trailer to meet all your hauling needs. Top Hat manufactures everything from a 4x8 single axle to a 48-foot float with 30,000 pound capacity. If it has the Top Hat brand, you know it's top quality. This week's World Tour adventure is brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Rental, where they spend less time mowing and have more fun grilling. On this week's World Tour, we're headed to Banks Island near the Bering Sea, and we're hunting muskox with a bow. You know, the third leg of the trip has us taking a cargo plane out of Inuvik in the Northwest Territory. This plane has no heat. After about an hour flight over a frozen ocean, we get ready to land on an ice runway. This is where we'll spend the night, Sachs Harbor, the only permanent settlement on the island, which is about 250 miles long and 110 miles wide, with a population of about 110. It has lots of critters, about 2/3 of the world's snow geese, some caribou, polar bear, Arctic fox, and over 68,000 muskox.
Folks, you don't go visit the Arctic without getting to see the igloo. This one here comes complete with a ice window. Let's go in, guys.
Usually there'd be a bed on either side.
And you say it's usually 2 feet deeper so you can stand, right? Yeah. That's pretty neat.
And usually they wouldn't leave an igloo standing in way back when because they believed evil spirits would come and live in the igloo.
Oh yeah?
So before they'd leave, they'd break open the top and just leave it.
Huh.
But this is just kids having fun, I guess.
Yeah. Pretty
Trying to
neat.
keep the tradition alive.
Can say I've never been in an igloo before, but now I have. It's pretty cool. Got a window.
Yeah, and
Single pane.
one candle would keep this place really nice and warm.
Oh, I bet. It's pretty cool. This is where I'm going to ride. Kind of a little bed made out. Hopefully it won't be too rough. So we got some pillow cushions. This is muskox hide. So try to keep it where it's not so bouncy.
We load up the sled and start to search for the muskox. After about an hour ride, we see our first animals. We unload and start the stalk. Here they don't know what we are, so they get in defensive mode. The big bulls surround the calves and cows, facing outwards in a circle. The main predators are wolves and polar bear.
Okay, folks, what we've done, we found a herd of them right over here. We're going to try to stalk around and see if we can get one out of the group.
That stalk worked out really well. We'll be right back to finish the muskox hunt on the world tour right after this.
Welcome to Tubbs Hardware's country location. Our country location is just south of the Benton Courthouse here in Benton, Louisiana on Highway 3. Our city location is at 615 Benton Road in Bossier. And again, our country location is at Highway 3 in Benton, Louisiana, where Chad Smith is our manager and lead salesperson. We give God the credit for allowing us to have wonderful manufacturers like Toro, Exmark, Echo Shindawa, Steel, and a good staff of people. So when you buy something, you have a relationship with that dealership for the next 20 or 30 years because you're buying a quality product. And we're going to service what we sell. And I preach this to our mechanics all the time. Never promise to do more than you can deliver. Always deliver more than you promise. That is our secret here at Tubbs. My passion, outdoor cooking. So we can help you make tall grass short and teach you how to cook on a big green egg. That's why my slogan is, spend less time mowing, have more fun grilling. My friends make fun of me because I don't play golf. And they tell me that I don't play golf because I'm always cooking outside. And I tell them this too. Well, I can't play golf because I can't say 4. Me being in the retail business, I'd have to say $3.99. Number one priority is to support the products that we sell. Parts, we have an extensive amount of parts. Service, we service what we sell, and our mechanics are the best. And if I have parts and service in place, sales follow. Tubbs Hardware, making tall grass short for over 30 years. Remember, spend less time mowing and have more fun grilling. Y'all come see us.
Okay, folks, there are 2 right up there. We're gonna sneak up over this hill and see if we can get on. See if we can get on them. We're gonna try to sneak around and get a good shot on them. They're an aggressive animal. As you can see, there's nothing to hide behind, nothing to get behind. So it's gonna be one of those deals that you hope you can outrun your cameraman. Okay, looking right at me. Okay, we're gonna sneak up a little further. See if we can get, we're about 55 yards right now. Okay, Keith, come up back here. The top of him right there. Okay, we got one facing us. We got one broadside. We'll take the one on the right. Well, he's down. I'll tell you what, I've never seen one of these up close. We were talking about the other day. Guys, come on in here, man. I'll tell you what, Hans, thanks for putting us on this. Guys,
Anything.
well, we appreciate it. Thanks a lot. You said we'd get some, just hang in there. After that cold ride, we was hanging up, and I was covered up most of the time, and y'all was seeing, what did we see on the way up here? Some Arctic foxes, some
Arctic fox,
and some owls,
Arctic
and then,
owl, yeah.
and then we seen this whole herd way back there, and then was able to get up on them. Look at this thing, Hans. Look at that. Boy, I've never seen. Look here, this here's been fighting a little bit.
Yeah.
Boy, these things, they hit heads out here when they're. Oh, I've never seen that. I'd like to.
When they're in rut, you can hear them hitting from a mile away. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Yeah.
Well, you know, we caught these 2 out here, and And just like y'all said, if we get them together, they're gonna butt up and kind of, what do they do, defend themselves? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, anytime they take a defensive posture is one of the things that muskox do. When they feel they can't run no more, then they protect all the young ones and the females in the herd, and the biggest, most aggressive bulls usually come out.
Well, guys, thanks a lot again. Yeah. Now, if anything, what else can we do? How do we get this thing going? We're gonna take him and just skin him out right here, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Take a little bit of work, but.
Well, Milton, another thing we do here is we do some bolt action accurizing. We'll take your custom, your stock bolt action rifle. What we have here, this gun has been bedded. This bedding you can see here, good, nice, smooth finish. This will free float your barrel. It beds your receiver down to the stock, and just for a better shooting, cleaner shooting gun. So we offer a full line of gunsmithing services, handguns, rifles. We'll bed your stock, we'll mount your scope, we'll do whatever you need done to your gun right here, one-stop shop at DAFTAC in Bossier City, Louisiana.
You know, last night when we got to the ranch, we heard a bunch of bulls bugling up high here, and they were all coming down. We're pretty confident that they're coming back up now, and they should be in these fields. Actually, can't quite see. Okay, right there I spot. There's a cow over there. Oh, there's a big 6x6. Are you on him? Did he go down? Did he really? Oh, he's down. I'll tell you what, we were walking out this logging road, but that's a nice bull. We're walking down this road here, and we come out in this field, and what was there, 40 elk? Well, man, we got a nice bull down. This happened real quick this morning. We were walking out a logging road, and right at first light, we could hear the animals bugling. Snuck right out, everything worked perfect. About 40 animals in the herd. This was the biggest bull, and down he is.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the show. Until next week, I'm Milton Dailey. We'll see you then.